Today, we'll talk about maritime security in the Indian Ocean. Our dialogue guest is Director Hubo of SCSPI and Admiral Jayanath Columbage of Pathfinder Foundation. Admiral and Professor Columbage has served the Sri Lankan Navy for a period of 36 years, and he was also the Additional Secretary to the President of International Relations and Secretary to the Sri Lanka Foreign Ministry. Good morning, Admiral, and thank you for coming to our dialogue.
Thank you. I'm happy to be with you, Dr. Yan and Professor. It's great to be with the two of you.
Thank you. Well, our dialogue focused quite a lot on the Middle East in the past few episodes, and especially the U.S.-Israel-Iran war and its impact on the other parts of the world. It seems that currently the ceasefire agreement between the U.S. and Iran is currently on the brink of collapse, and it seems that highly likely that the U.S. and Israel will resume military strikes against Iran in the near future. And also the Strait of Hormuz will continue to impact on world energy supply. So I'm wondering whether, Admiral, can you share with us your opinion on the current situation in the Middle East from the perspective of the Indian Ocean countries, especially Sri Lanka?
This was a very unpredictable incident or unpredictable war, which is now taking place. Of course, there is a bit of a pause right now. What we see is a lot of rhetoric from both sides, blockade and counter blockade, and also no one is blinking. But it appears that both sides want to have an end. I mean, they don't want to keep on fighting and getting distracted, but I think both are now suffering economically. Even America is suffering economically because when you look at the American consumer market, price of gas and fuel has gone up, and it impacts the American psyche. And the president's ranking is quite low. So he is very worried about probably the midterm elections coming up and how to get, I mean, he need an exit right now from this situation. And similarly, on the Iran side, I'm sure they also want an exit strategy. But neither of the parties want to say that I'm giving in, I'm throwing the towel. Both are talking a lot of rhetoric. So we have rhetoric and counter-rhetoric and accusations and counter-accusations and blockade and blockade. So this is not for the entire world.